Hi, I'm Dana Obleman. This video is for my free sleep course for babies 4 to 6 months right here on YouTube. If you feel like you could use more guidance, then check out Sleep Sense Plus. The link is in the description below.
Good morning. Welcome back. We are on now just about the home stretch here. I want to just talk about a few things that might be slowing down your progress. If you're noticing that there's still quite a bit of bedtime protests going on, or you're still having these occasional nighttime wake-ups, there's usually a reason why this is happening. And that's the good news, that usually I or one of my Sleep Sense consultants can really hone in and pinpoint what is going wrong. But the most common reason why it's going wrong is because there's still some kind of association between feeding and sleep. Now, we talked many days ago now about sleep props and how important it is to break that connection between the prop and sleep. But what can happen, and you think you've been doing it right, and for some of you, it won't matter. You are doing it right. But for some of you, you are feeding your baby until he is feeling relaxed and or drowsy. Now, drowsy is really the first stage of sleep. That is essentially what stage 1 sleep looks like. It's that drowsy period before we officially go into the first true sleep state, which is stage 2. So coming in and out, being sort of heavy blinking, drowsy, eyes are closed, that's basically stage 1. So if you've been helping your baby with a little bit too much rocking or a breast or bottle, you think you're keeping her awake, but what you might be doing is getting her drowsy. So I want you to be honest with yourself and answer that question. Do I feel like she's too sleepy on the feed? And if the answer is yes, great, then we can absolutely fix this. And the way we fix it is by keeping her wide awake through this feed. So we tickle her, we talk to her, we sing to her, we take her on and off if necessary to keep her awake through this feed. Because again, if you think about sleep as a journey, which we talked about days ago, and A is awake, B is asleep, if they're using the breast or the bottle to get 80% of the way into that journey, and then yes, they do the last 20 on their own, that's great, that's a good start. But what might happen is she'll need you to come in through the night and help her get that 80% of the way again so that she can do the last 20. And that is why you're still seeing nighttime wake-ups. And they might even be long and kind of challenging nighttime wake-ups because she doesn't know how to do this from start to finish all on her own. That's the goal. Okay. Now for some babies, they can be a little bit drowsy and they figure out the way and they do it all night long, and that's fine. But if you're stuck and you feel like we're spinning our wheels here in the mud a little bit, that's why. And I want you to have a good hard look at it. Might also be that you're feeding before nap time. You know that I told you not to do that, but some people do it anyway. And again, if you're helping that 50, 80% of the way, and then they just have to do the last little bit on their own, that could be why you're having some nap struggles as well. So take a good look at that today, all right? Thanks so much. Going into our last night, good luck. I know you can do it. You've been doing it so far, so we'll see you tomorrow.